Happy New Year, everyone!
Yeah, whoa.
It's time to start off the year right. Complaining about YouTube's business practices. Let's go!
Yay, whoa.
Okay, so first of all, sorry if I look awful and sound awful. I was up till like 4 o'clock last night, because New Year. But, it's time to talk about YouTube's business practices. Let's go! So, YouTube's new biggest change that they've done is removing dislikes. This opens up a whole can of worms of horrible, horrible things. Horrible worms. The worst worms you've seen. So, let's think about this. This big brand that makes sharing videos their main purpose of their company. And there's this app, which is currently the biggest app on the App Store. That's whole purpose is to look at quick, short little videos that you can swipe through and to look at more videos. The only thing on this app is a like button, and there are only shorts. YouTube has shorts and doesn't have a like button anymore. It's almost like the first time YouTube's gotten a real competitor since they've started, instead of, trying to beat the competitor like an actual company would do, instead, they just try to transform themselves into that competitor. As an analogy, let's imagine this. Imagine that Facebook one day, they decide that Twitter is their biggest competitor. They gotta, if Twitter keeps going as big as it is, Facebook is shutting down. Like, this isn't real, but imagine it is. Now, instead of, upgrading themselves, becoming a bigger, better company that people want to go to more than Twitter, they decide to get rid of all pictures, to only let people put out 200 or so words on each post that they make, and make sure that all the big brands are coming over, and that's it. That is what, YouTube is doing. Here's another example. Imagine if one day Wendy's has decided, all right, you know what? Denny's is our biggest competitor. If Denny's keeps going, Wendy's is shutting down. So imagine if they get rid of all cheeseburgers, all chicken, and they just serve pancakes and breakfast food. That is what YouTube is doing. They're deciding, all right, TikTok is our biggest competitor. If TikTok keeps going, YouTube's shutting down. So you know what? We're getting rid of all dislikes, and we're making sure that shorts are the thing that everyone wants to do. Shorts are the big new thing. Do you see how awful that sounds? That sounds like a fake world that I just made up as an analogy, but that is a real world. We have YouTube. Okay. So. Not only is this the worst part, not only is YouTube taking their great company and their great IP and just destroying it by trying to copy another one. Instead, what they're doing is... Okay, so I watched their video that they put out about their removing dislikes, which not only is one of their worst videos they've ever made, but that was the first video they posted after dislikes were gone. So they didn't have anyone telling them no, because there were no dislikes, to tell them that no dislikes is a bad thing. Do you see the problem here? YouTube is saying that, we're trying to help small creators by getting rid of dislikes, because there are groups of people targeting small creators and disliking them. Okay, the only person doing this is Keemstar. Let's get that out of the way first. He used to do this a while ago. But second of all, no, this is not small channels that you're worrying about. This is your brands. This is your people that giving you money. People are mass disliking the big brands because they don't want them on YouTube. So YouTube says, we can't have people mass disliking the people giving us money. Get rid of dislikes. Yeah, sure. Or alternatively, it's the brand saying, hey, we're losing money from people disliking us. If you don't get rid of dislikes, we're going to stop giving you money. Do you start to see the problem here? YouTube, and okay, you know what my favorite part of their video was? Saying that our biggest philosophy on YouTube is giving everyone a voice. Oh my gosh, do you not hear yourself? We want to give everyone a voice, so we're making sure no one can tell us no. My gosh, YouTube. This is embarrassing, honestly. This seems like I'll be honest, I've taken one business class in my life. This is the exact opposite of what you want your business to do. My final for my business class is I had to pretty much come up with my own business and how it would be run, like in terms of like finances and stuff like that. Me, a high schooler, is making a fake painting business that is more competent at running than the multi-billion-dollar YouTube company. This is embarrassing. My gosh. I just wanted to... Okay, you know what? I'm not done yet. It's time to go into the comments because... Okay, we're still going. You know what another great thing they said in their video was? We are removing dislikes because it is making creators who have a lot of dislikes be much more anxious about their videos and more depressed. Wow. So to make creators less depressed about their dislikes, you made it so that only the creators can see the dislikes. Quote one of the top comments on your videos. You have solved all of the problems except for the one that you're trying to solve. You solved everything except the problem. So, I know I'm a little bit late to this rant. Like, this all happened like a month ago. But I've really started to delve into this and the absolute garbage of YouTube running their company. Like, YouTube, you are getting to the point of Nintendo at being the worst run company. That's embarrassing. Nintendo's had 5 years to fix Joy-Con drift and they haven't. You want to go... Do you know how you fix Joy-Con drift? You put a piece of cardboard in between the stick and the case. People can do this for literal free, and it's taken a company 5 years to even... Okay, you know what? I'm getting off track. Sorry, this is not ranting about Nintendo. That's another video. But YouTube, you are getting to the point of Nintendo at running your company. The people putting out $30 extra to play N64, to play 10 N64 games. That's the end of this video. I just wanted to rant about how stupid that is that a high school student can come up with a more competent business than the multi-billion-dollar streaming service that makes videos. I know that making monetization was one of the best decisions YouTube ever made. Like, that makes it so that big creators can make a living off of YouTube. Like, that's one of the best decisions they've ever made because, like, now we have more creators spreading more money through the entertainment industry, through ads and stuff. But, my gosh, it feels like YouTube doesn't even care anymore and is doing every decision they make about the money. Because, like, think of the last decision YouTube made that didn't have to involve with competing with another brand or making sure their advertisers stay on YouTube. I don't even feel like I want to even bring up the COPPA thing a few years ago. Not a few years ago, last year. I know, it feels like a few years ago. But remember COPPA? Yeah, this is more stupid than freaking COPPA. The thing that makes me have to press, no, this video is not made for kids every time I upload a video. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for being the best company out there. I'm still gonna make videos because... everything about YouTube is great except YouTube itself. All of the creators are great. All of the videos are great. The video making process is great. Figuring out how to get big on the platform and figuring out the way to make it big in the world, that's great. I love YouTube because, once again, it gives everyone a voice. Thank you, YouTube, for making sure that half of the people, no, not half the people, if we're going by likes and dislikes on your video. Thank you, YouTube, for making sure that 90% of people do not get a voice. That's the end of this video. Sorry to start off the new year so negative. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video about my top 5 games of last year. So that's going to be a lot more positive video. I just wanted to make this to talk about how utterly stupid YouTube is at running their company. Thank you so much for watching. Keep calm, hate Corin. Crap, I'm going to have to make a video ranting about Nintendo now, won't I? Ugh.